What's up everyone? So today marks 6 months owning my 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD Offroad. This has been one of my dream trucks. I know I say that all the time in previous videos, but I'm so excited to be able to own this truck. It has been fantastic over the last 6 months. So I'm just gonna go over my ownership experience of it, maintenance for it, off-road adventures that I've done, modifications that have been done and are planned for the future, and the daily driving aspects of this Toyota Tacoma. So to start off with maintenance for this truck, I've spent $0 so far to maintain this truck aside from gas. But usually for me, every 6 months or 5,000 miles is when I would do an oil change. So being past that, I should have done an oil change already, spent 40 or 50 bucks with the oil and oil filters and get that done. But with Toyota, they recommend that you do every 10,000 miles, and along with purchasing a brand new truck or a brand new Toyota, they do offer the 2-year free maintenance plan, which means that every 10,000 miles you can bring in your vehicle and get an oil change done on it. So I'm actually going to do that. It'll be the first time I've brought in a vehicle to get the oil changed other than the R8, which you guys have already seen. But that means that for the first 2 years, I really have no expenses as far as maintenance, which is good. I do know that other Toyota members have gone the 10,000 miles. My dad has done that in his 2016 4Runner, and he's already at 40,000 miles on that. As far as any issues go with my truck, I've had 0 issues for the 5,600 miles that I've put on the truck. I have seen on a Tacoma page I'm a part of on Facebook, there have been some issues that have come up. I think the main reason between what vehicles are having issues and what vehicles aren't having issues is with the VIN numbers. If it starts with a 3, that means it was manufactured in Mexico. If it starts with a 5, I believe it's Texas or Tennessee. And I think that's a big reason about why some trucks are having issues and why some aren't. I think just the plant manufacturers. I really don't have enough information on that to tell you other than that educated guess. But my vehicle starts with a 5, which means it was made in America. And so I've had 0 issues so far. I think for the mileage that I haven't seen anything come up, which means that I should have a pretty solid truck. So I'm hoping that there are no issues in it. And actually the dealer that I bought the truck from offered a lifetime powertrain warranty. So if I do have any issues, I'll be able to take it into the dealer. Again, I hope that doesn't arise. Ooh, we got a big semi-truck coming in front of us here. So moving on to the daily driving aspects of the Tacoma. I know I haven't put that many miles on it in 6 months. I do have a pretty short commute every day, but I try to drive it as much as I can. The overall ride is very smooth. I've been happy with the stock suspension for now. I will be changing that up shortly, so make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned for that. But overall, it's been a great ride. I'm about to come up to this big dip in the road. I'm gonna slow down a bit, but hopefully you guys can see. But that took that bump very easily. I'm going about 45 miles an hour, and that was smooth going over that. So it's been a really comfortable ride. I like the seating position, the layout of everything inside. This is a very configurable inside interior as well. I've had to fold the seats down before to haul stuff and put everything in the back seats. I use the bed all the time as well for my dirt bike or motorcycle and being able to put anything that won't fit on the inside back there. The center dash on this truck is laid out really well. I really like using it. It's not too confusing. I've been able to easily read everything and configure it the way I like it to. The only drawback that I would mention with anything as far as technology in the truck is that sometimes my Bluetooth does get disconnected. Now I'm not sure if that's just something with being able to pair it or if it's because I have more than one phone set to my Bluetooth. So if another phone that's paired to it comes in, it might kick mine off, but mostly that's by myself. So I don't know if that has to do with having more than one phone on it. Along with being a daily driver, let's go over the gas mileage for this pickup truck. I usually average between 17 and 21, 22, depending on my driving. I have seen 23 and 24, but that's only been on a very, very long highway cruise. So it's not until like an hour and a half or 2 of just straight driving that I can get gas mileage like that. Right now I'm at 15.8, but I haven't been really cruising much. I've been doing a lot of short driving trips and stop and go, slowing down for traffic like what's in front of me right now. But buying a pickup truck, that's not something that you're really looking for. Like I really don't care that it's at 15.7, and when the lift and tires come, that's even gonna go down. So I'm not too concerned about that, but just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. So with that, I have been keeping track of how much gas I have put in this truck. Being the first owner of this truck, I wanted to document and keep track of all the expenses that I am putting into the truck for videos like this and updates for you guys. So over the last 6 months, it's actually been a little bit over 6 months, I've put about $700 worth of gas into the truck. It has a 21.5 gallon tank. I usually do 89 octane. I feel like the 87 I actually got worse gas mileage with. An average fill up for me is over $40. And especially with my motorcycle and now my R8, I'm probably gonna put less fuel in this, which is nice, but to me that's pretty reasonable. The next expense that I've been keeping track of obviously is insurance. So at 26, I have a clean record, no tickets or accidents, anything like that. I spend about $800 a year so far for insurance. And obviously I'm at 6 months, so it's kind of half of that, but in general, 1 year would be about $800. And the last thing so far that I've put into the truck is all of the modifications. Now I know a lot of you guys are waiting for the lift, the wheels, and the tires. That will be happening soon, but as far as the mods that I have done, mainly cosmetics, other than the exhaust and intake, I've spent about $1,500 getting it to where it is right now. So that's with the grill, doing all the paint work on the inside, the exhaust and intake obviously. I have the bed to new cover on the back, getting all the letters for the outside along with the matte black vinyl and all the wrap and everything. More than $1,000 is the exhaust and intake. Future mods are coming on the way. I actually have a part on order right now. It's taken about 3 or 4 weeks for them to get made, so make sure you guys subscribe to stay tuned for that mod coming. That will be the first off-road mod. I should be getting it middle of this month, so I can't wait to install that part. Speaking of off-road adventures, I've definitely been able to have some fun with this truck so far, taking it on a couple kind of back trails. Brian and I did one trip to Galucha's off-road park, which was a lot of fun. I can't wait to do a couple more adventures. I'm starting to meet some more Tacoma and Toyota owners, but so far this has been great off-road. I know the last video I put up in the snow, the tires weren't doing the best. They're not made for snow, but I'm doing what I can with the truck so far in the stock form. And it's been a blast, so I can't wait for more mods to be able to do more off-road. Clearance is a big issue so far that I'm finding with the stock height, so I definitely need to make it a little taller, so that way I can do some more obstacles. But I'm very impressed with its off-road capabilities. Comparing this to my 2007, this blows that out of the water. The crawl control is one of my favorite things. I don't try to use it all the time. I do like seeing its functionality and being able to see what the truck can handle by itself, but there are instances where I have to do the gas or the braking in order to make the truck perform even better. But I do like seeing that technology in this truck and being able to use it if I need it or just to see how it functions. It's just something that I personally like. I know a lot of people think you just need to do the trails yourself, and I'm kind of 50-50. I like doing things. If I can't, I'll try the crawl. If the crawl can't do it, then I'll go back to learning and using my skills to be able to get the truck up a trail or something like that. So it's fun. I just wanted to mention that I do have the stock grill, intake, and exhaust available. So if anyone's interested in those, please send us a message on Instagram and we can get those shipped out to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that update review owning my 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD Offroad. This is a truck that's staying in the garage for a very long time. I do plan on keeping it at least 10 years. I owned my 07 for about 8 years. So hopefully I'll make it to at least the 8-year mark, but until something better comes out, this is definitely not going anywhere. It's been a blast so far. I love taking it everywhere. It's comfortable. It can store a whole bunch of stuff. I love taking adventures with my motorcycle or dirt bike, being able to throw them in the back. If you're in the market for a mid-sized truck, I don't do a lot of towing, but this does have a 6,500 pound towing capacity, which is really good for this size truck. I definitely recommend it. It's my second one. It's a lot of fun. It has a lot of technology features in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Again, make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos of the Tacoma. I definitely have a lot planned for this truck for 2018. So if you guys enjoyed that video, be sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button because 2018 is going to be an awesome year for our channel. There's going to be a lot more videos of this truck being uploaded. We have the R8, we have the GTR, we have 2 motorcycles. It's going to be an awesome 2018 year, so I hope you guys subscribe to stay tuned for the journey. I'll see you guys next video.